Warning, in an attempt to make sure this video is not boring for people that don't care about video games, I will be dancing throughout the video randomly, so check it out just for that. Hey everybody, I cannot sleep, I have insomnia, that's why we're doing this video. I am going to answer the questions that you want answered of whether or not you need to get that young PS4 Pro, PS4 Slim, or just keep what you already have if you already have a PS4. But before that, I want you to know also that I have a schedule for this channel. This is Friday, which I dedicate to video games and Pokemon. On Sundays, I do nerd motivation type vlog videos to help you be a better nerd every single day. On Tuesdays, I do nerd culture list videos. On Thursdays, I do anime debate. And like I said, Fridays, Pokemon is where we are today. So let's just roll right into this thing. So you might be asking yourself a couple of questions. I would like to get a PS4. What should I do? There are so many options. There are two options. You get two. You get the Slim, you get the Pro. The Slim is basically the same thing as what you have right now, just in a smaller case. Nothing more to say about it. They didn't really do anything crazy with the Slim. It's just slimmer. You know, if you'd like your consoles nice and skinny, you might want to rock with it. But if you already have a PS4, or if you could find a PS4 that's been used, I would say go for that versus getting a whole new console. It might run a little bit cleaner because it's new, but you don't necessarily need it. Now the PS4 Pro is an entirely different beast. If the person that you're getting this for, or if you are a techophile and you love tech, you love things that are beastly, you might want to get this one because this one comes with 1 terabyte hard drive, processing abilities out of this world, and it just looks straight up amazing. But here's the thing, here's my caveat. To take advantage of some of the features of this console, you need a few things. For instance, the PlayStation VR, right? That looks like an amazing experiment. It looks really fun, but it works way better with the PS4 Pro than the Slim. And that's like, okay, okay, cool. So I really want to get the full experience. I got to spend $400. There's nothing to it. It costs $400. But beyond that, for this thing to be taken full advantage of, you need to have a 4K TV, and those aren't cheap. If you don't have a 4K TV, it still can't be worth your time, because if you play your games in 1080p, if you have a good TV already, then it's gonna look beautiful depending on the developer. Not every developer decided to put the work in to make it look good. I think back to the days of the N64, and I'm bringing that up because it used to get your cartridges, right? And you put them in there and you play them, like, yeah, this is awesome. And some developers would work really hard to render those graphics and make them look really good. Capcom did an excellent job in that era to make sure their games looked top notch. Other developers didn't try that hard and didn't do as good of a job. And this is the same thing in this era, where if the developer wants to take advantage of the power of the PS4 Pro, they have to do it in development. If they don't do it in development, your game won't look that amazing on a regular TV. If you have a 4K TV, it will behave differently, and that is purely up to the developer. Now, it has some amazing stats, and I think that it also is a console that will last you longer in the longer run. Let's just think about this. Like, every console has a life cycle, and I think right now the PS4 is going to probably be going on 10 to 15 years. And I think with this, if you get the Pro, you're just making sure that the system that you have is more brilliantly run. That's just what I'm gonna say, because that's how it feels if you just look at the stats. If you're thinking about getting the Xbox, the competitor to this, you might get a system that's gonna be a little bit more beastly. I think that is going to be a better system overall in terms of stats and information and specs. But if you're a person who loves freaking Sony and the exclusive they have to offer, then you may want to just stick with that and rock with that system. That's really just my opinion. So should you get a PS4 Pro, it's up to you. Do you want something beastly? Do you want something that's going to run your games in a beautiful render fashion? Or do graphics not matter to you? If graphics don't matter to you, then stick with the PS4 Slim or your current PS4. There's no reason to update unless you absolutely have this hierarchy or this thing that you must do. If you're fresh and new to the PS4 world, maybe you do want to just go with the best thing so you don't have to buy another one later if the other one conks out. I don't know. I'm not your daddy, not your mama. Can't help you make those kind of choices. It's completely up to you. If you want to take advantage also of the VR, that you don't know, the headset you're putting on, you're in a different world. Oh my God, they're gonna eat me. You want to take advantage of that, you definitely want to get the PS4 Pro, because that is going to allow it to just feel more and more realistic. Because anytime you played it in a tech demo, they definitely had it running on a stronger system than the current PS4 has. So there you go. Should you get it? I don't know. If I were you personally and I don't have a PS4, I would probably get the Pro because I just want a system that's going to last me longer. But again, keep in mind, it is $400, which is rumored to be the same price as the Nintendo Switch. And if you're waiting for the Nintendo Switch, I would hold out. I personally would hold out for innovation and new things and awesome things and hoping Nintendo, but that's also because I'm a Nintendo fanboy, just trying to help you guys out in your lives. So that's how I stand. That's where we fall. Thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry this video wasn't the best video I've ever made. I will be doing a video coming up pretty soon here though that I think you're gonna love. It's gonna be a lot of fun, nerd motivation, gonna help you out, change your life, and maybe even hug your wife. If you don't got a wife, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, kids, okay? Okay. Oh man, I'm losing my voice, so I was gonna making videos real weird, real soon. Thanks guys, have a great day. If you want to watch my other videos, I did a video on Nintendo Switch recently, kind of did some a tech breakdown of that, and also really just discuss some things I really want to see them do. I also have done recently a little video about the whole election and how Donald Trump is our president now, and how nifty that might be. Yeah. But if you guys like any of the content I've done, do me a favor, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe. Thanks a lot and have a fantastic day. Ever use teleport.